welcome back to Divinity, episode 4, or whatever episode this is. Unfortunately, I don't really keep track of this, and I'm going to keep to the 30-minute-ish episodes. I'm trying to keep it like that. I can't guarantee it, though. Drink of my water. And let's go. This is the first actual dungeon area that you will, I guess, come across. Let's get some of this. Ooh, amber. Amber's a gem. Okay, that's where the mana... I think that one mana potion is always there. Now, note that there's not much in this. I'm just kind of scanning the area because I can. This is basically the warning saying, whatever you do, don't do this because it's evil. This is the catacombs. You won't survive, yada yada.
I wonder what that did.
Pull the lever. Let's get into combat stance. I already know that down here, there's going to be a few enemies right about here. Oh wait.
What the hell did that just do?
Here is where the enemy begins. I don't know why, but clicking sometimes does not work, and I have to basically continuously click. I'm not sure if I have to continuously click, but it doesn't seem to work if I don't. I know it does. I don't need to continuously click, but it doesn't always work. Roland, a servant accused of treachery, was tortured under the orders of Therion. The man refused to admit his guilt, and thus Therion ordered the burning out his right eye with a hot iron. His teeth were removed one by one, and his right hand severed. After at last admitting to his treachery, the torturer was permitted to end Roland's suffering by immersing him in boiling tar. Evidence was later found that Roland's confession was in fact false, and that he had been quite guiltyless. Therion declared that the servant who so lied to his beloved master, even under torture, deserved Roland's fate. I'll take that. I'll just take all the notes for no reason. Honestly, there's no point in taking it. Jars and stuff like that are considered one of those items that tends to be broken if you're in combat. There we go. I just kind of scan around, get the enemy. Always go for the archers first. They're the most annoying. Of anything, they are the most annoying. There you go. And they don't seem to do as much damage when they're like meleeing, but the ranged definitely is annoying. Really, their only redeeming quality is that they have ranged attacks. Break that. Take the eggs, which are used for spider mining something. It's a booby trap, but I don't really use it, so I don't really have to care. There we go. Try to farm out as much of this as possible. Later on, I will show you something that is annoying. It's useful, but it's annoying because you actually have to use it later on, or it's intelligent to use it later on. Limbs of lead. Once cast upon your opponent, their limbs become like lead, and they are slowed to a crawl. Yada yada. Freeze. I can actually get a better version of that now. I think there's a healing thing at one point, but I'm not really going to be too focused on that. I think alchemy or identify are useful items, but really alchemy is probably the one that you would want. Right now, honestly, the best thing to do is this. Either go for additional sight or start focusing on like weapon skills. Enchant's useful, like really useful actually. I think augment defense is probably what I'm gonna go for because just overall, it's just too useful to pass up, and I probably will go for the second sight.
Brilliant.
As for that, I will also be getting, again, the agility. Once I have it up to 15, that actually brings my offensive and defensive capabilities to a much better standing. Almost, I guess it's about 50%, as I just added 50% to it, so yeah. Next will probably be Constitution for a while, just to maintain a good state of health. This also prevents me from missing so much, and also allows me to take less damage. You will need these, so take them. Take that. There are some enemies in here somewhere. Hi. I want that key though. I'll fight you to the death. Yeah, once you are about here, you should be about my level to start doing this. Otherwise, it does start becoming very tedious and annoying. Especially later on, you will start facing enemies that are much, much tougher than these. And it's actually not that far in that you start facing things that are tougher than this. Just because of how the game is built up. Luckily, now that I have good armor, or at least reasonably good armor for my level, good stats, and the summoning, which actually allows me to do more than a lot of things. The summon is actually essential for some areas, so I would actually suggest getting it. By the way, that key opens this up.
Yes.
Always open that up when you can, because it gets annoying if you don't. By the way, flanking I'm pretty sure affects this, but I don't really care as much right now. I'm in a good position. And I say clear out everything. Don't be too worried, I also need to go down here anyway, so. The skeleton himself is actually much better than what I used to give credit to him for. Because I've actually sent him, and he usually kills at least one enemy unit, which is reasonably good for what they basically are. It's actually a really early summon. You can get that at level 2, and it's useful. This level of it is actually useful up into probably the 3rd layer of the catacombs. And they're also a good, I guess, rear guard, just because they are relatively annoyingly useful. And you can also, if I remember correctly, use the rat as well. I want to see if I can actually do that. The rats are good for distracting. They don't do any damage, but most enemies that are of low intelligence tend to go after them, which makes them actually rather beneficial to have the rat and the creature also on hand. Now, I already know what this is. Basically, you have to light all of those, and it summons a skeleton. Easy enough. I don't think you can really gain any benefit from this. Let's see. Da-da-da. Ah ha 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 ha. Yeah, unfortunately I still can't take anything yet. I think I need alchemy to start harvesting. Which kind of annoys me, but oh well. I guess I'm just really
I wonder what that did.
a loot-crazed person. Oh yeah, to go just above the candle. And combat. He actually is a little bit stronger than normal skeleton warrior, but it doesn't really matter. He gives a little bit more XP. So, all for it. The skeleton warrior's down there. I do know, however, that there is an annoyance down here. I'm pretty sure. So I'm going to save. By the way, I do know that chicken meat restores mana, normal meat restores health, and a significant amount of it. That's actually why I grabbed about 11 of it by hunting rabbits. It's actually very useful. Actually don't mind wasting a couple hits on this. Actually, what am I doing this like here? Okay. I do know that he's probably going to cause me problems. Yeah, I'm gonna go suicidal here and see if I can actually do this properly. I'm gonna send an enemy out there. No attack. Oh. Oh. Huh. Okay. Usually he's triggered if you go too close to him. I'm not really too interested in him right now, so yeah. I'd just rather not have to deal with him right now. I was going to fight him to the death, but there's no point if I don't have to. Yep. Oh. Can you, like, fight this guy? Again, the clicking's not exactly, intelligent. And he'll probably die soon enough, but pretty much he's weakened everything to the point where there's no real need. Did I grab all of them? Yes, okay. Over here there should be one more skeleton, yeah. No dropped items. I know there's a manuscript up there. There we go. And any items in any of these? Nothing there. And I think there's something more south, but that's not what I'm looking for. Yada yada, he's basically saying, hey buddy, you know what you need to do? You need to throw some magical orbs randomly in every direction. It's like magic. It's almost like I'm a mage. There's another bed, I know that. They actually give quite a bit of XP. Huh. Nothing in there, nothing in there. It's broken anyway, so it doesn't matter. Gold. Yay. And this is why the graveyard's actually important. It's because you can actually return to it. And it allows you to skip a lot of the hassle early on. Because most of the area is just going directly down. Right now, I want to get out of combat mode and look for stuff that'll allow me to be better at what I'm doing. Okay, there's some sort of animal in this direction. Where's it inside the building? Oh no, that's yeah, that's that guy. Actually, what's his rating with me? 2? Oh wait, actually I can... I forgot about that.
Brilliant!
There we go. Indeed, that is good news. You have taken heavy burden from our shoulders. Please, as a reward, let me give you some new insights in the arts of healing. You plainly have aptitude for it. I just gained a new skill. Restoration. I haven't used that one ever, because I never got that. That works. Yeah, he seems to be rather happy with me. There's some sort of animal here. Luckily, it doesn't matter if you kill them. It's one of the few creatures that just brutally murdering for no reason seems to still reward you. Now I have plenty of coin here, and I'm guessing I probably have some treasures I can part with. Amber and stuff like that I'm probably going to keep. Or knife. Sure would like to have that repaired. But I would also like to find a good weapon. Again, potions and stuff like that, not really his worth here. That's actually not a bad item. Let me see what I have. I know mine costs like 10. Armor 40, armor 70, 20% chance to basically absorb damage. That would actually be rather useful. Still, I want to find a better weapon on hand. Composite bow. Those cudgels are useful, but again, not really useful for what I need. That's already a lot better than mine. A good sword would be useful, but I don't think he has any. Unfortunately, what you get from him is very well, like, kind of an on-off type thing. But yeah, getting good armor early on is pretty much essential. Yeah, these worn sashes are actually very cheap, but they're actually rather useful because their durability is not bad. So yeah, I'll do that. I'll sell that and that. My shield's already better than most of his stuff, so Nothing worried about that. I know I can use that storm scythe, but not a real need for it. Broken bow, that's kind of useless. Repair. A couple things I want repaired. 50 something gold. Ooh, 90 gold. Ugh, I don't even think I have that. Oh yeah, I have exactly enough. Considering that's actually a really good shield, I'm going to start switching to another shield, because I don't want to have to deal with that. Nope, I don't even have the gold for that. I will return sometime in the future, but especially not right now. Now I should actually be relatively armored. I'm actually in a good position, but I have no gold. Right now I'm just gonna go rest in this guy's house. Quick heal up, and then I'm going to start working my way down to the actual dungeon. Now, this is where the summon starts really coming in handy. There we go. Not that. That was completely not important at all, but that got me some extra food, which always good for healing. Now, do take note that nothing seems to respawn in this game. That's both a good and bad thing. It's good because you won't have to worry about things causing you more problems after you've basically dealt with them. But also it's a bad thing because you can actually run out of items to use and loot. Which, I guess, by itself is a really bad thing. Come on. See, that's what I don't like, is this guy just stops fighting. Now, this, if you light that, you will actually summon a special guardian. Don't use that yet. Yeah, I would like to just grab that. That's actually a very important item, so keep it for later, because it'll actually help you when fighting the end game stuff. Or at least the end game catacombs area. Now, this is where things start getting very hectic early on. I'm going to have to face a lot of things, because as you can see, there's a lot of stuff here. Let's take this simple. Go here first. Okay, summon the guardian and just start fighting things. This should be easy early on. As you can see, these guys don't really seem to care about this skeleton. That'll be annoying early on, but okay. Once you start clearing out this area, it's usually fine. And it starts getting better rather quickly. Your skeleton will actually wander around and cause havoc, killing enemies. Stuff you can open.
Ah!
Hi. This can get hectic really early on if you don't... I've been saying a lot of early on, right, lately. Sort of unintentional. But yeah, this is still early game, considering that most of this stuff's... Already you can see it's damaging me pretty heavily in certain areas. The armor is already breaking, but overall this is nowhere near as bad as the first time I actually fought. Ooh. Lockpick. Oh, whoa, whoa. What are you doing? I want those. I want those. I want those. Okay, going to the center here, you're going to fight some enemies around the bottom area. Like up here too. But yeah. You want this axe. And I'm not really gonna care. I'm just gonna steal all these items and just smash it, because there's no point in me constantly trying to not break it. It's just annoying that I have to break it, basically. I can kill these rats, no point in that, really. Anything in there? Yeah. I would like to take it. Anything in any of these? Nope. Copper jugs I actually thought were going to be useful for, like, merchant fodder, but no, they're actually useless. Okay. Crouch to the end of that. Healing potion. Hi. He'll come to fight you. But yeah, these guys do tend to wander quite a bit, actually. And it gets annoying. Especially since some of them do seem to attract others. I'm not sure exactly how their algorithm works, but yeah. Now, this area. I actually hated this area specifically because there's actually an enemy here that's very hazardous. More so than any other enemy I've ever faced, ever. Because there's literally a boss-like creature literally just on the other end of this door. And that's the scary part, is I don't want to be messing with him. I have to technically mess with him anyway, but it's just best to leave him for now. My night shell fight over there. Okay, this is gonna be annoying. Luckily, these guys don't do... Okay, cudgel time. Okay. You obviously are not doing enough damage. No, no, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Get out. Okay, down there is death. Just pure death. I've never gone down there and liked it, because I end up fighting a bunch of stuff early on. Whoa, that's a lot of damage I'm taking. Why am I taking so much damage? Oh, my spawn. Okay, I seem to be taking a lot of damage here. And so... Okay, yeah. I'm taking too much damage. trail bomb. You know, I've never used the trail bomb, and I'm not sure if I want to. It actually might be useful. Archer versus Archer. Didn't really save him. Giant axe. I don't really think there was anything else in here of note. I know down here there's more goodies. But really up here is where you want to be. That door opened. I'm concerned. I'm just gonna let him fight for a bit. New quarterstaff. Not a bad weapon, actually. Oh, yeah, you see that one guy in there? Yeah, he's the one I'm concerned about, I'm pretty sure. Let's see. That is actually not a bad weapon. I'm guessing I'm a quick attack with this. Since I'm melee specialized, this actually makes this useful. But yeah, it's actually time for me to rest. Fight each other to the death. Remember how I said this thing's pretty useful? Well, this is the exact reason why this is useful. I'm going to put this right here. And I'm going to click it. Now remember here? Hooray. I now can drop off all my junk. And this is basically what you're going to be doing for the rest of the game. Is you want to have this magical stone with you. My bow's pretty good. Erect cudgel. Ended up breaking my knife, unfortunately. You can have it repaired, but it's just annoying. And I know none of these axes I can actually use for a while, so... And I'm just gonna heal up. Easy as that. I could probably go get repaired. Again, you always want to get rid of your books and stuff like that too. Just the annoying equipment that you don't want to have. But yeah, a little hand axe was actually useful. Let's see. Can I get one of these shields that are actually rather good? That one seems pretty good. Yeah, I just don't want to be letting my good shield break down. Small empty vials. Pretty sure I have a couple of those. Minor shadows. I think that's just like a stealth invisibility potion. Never used it. Don't really care to. The knife's not bad. Though I'm gonna stick with the quarterstaff. Trail bomb. I've never used one, and I'm not sure what they do. Honestly, I'd be interested to try. But yes, I do know that meat is useful for healing. And amber is a treasure, so... I might have to just try the trail bomb. But yeah, right now I'm going to save since I'm in actually a good position. And I'm pretty sure time's up. So, till next time, if you like what you're watching, subscribe. If not, oh well, have a nice day. See you in the next episode. I'm going to have fun with basically clearing out this dungeon. This is actually a rather long game. these types of games I really like. And I've never really played this one. But then again, I also never had the chance to really. I'm just happy I got to play it for a while. So let's see you guys in the next episode. Thank you for watching. And remember, all shall subscribe to the one true king.